Welcome, architects. Let's get started on mastering the multi-agent research system for your certification. In Scenario 3, we focus on building a robust multi-agent research system. As a senior architect, you must avoid flat architectures where agents share global state. Instead, we use a hub-and-spoke architecture. Here, a central coordinator acts as the brain, delegating specific research tasks to specialized subagents. This focused approach eliminates noise and allows for incredibly clean synthesis of complex data. Looking at this flowchart, the coordinator sits at the top as the central hub. It delegates out to the spokes, the web search, document analysis, and synthesis subagents. Notice there is no direct communication between the subagents. Everything routes through the coordinator for controlled information flow. A critical concept heavily tested on the exam is context isolation. Never share your coordinator's full conversation history with your subagents. Doing so is a catastrophic anti-pattern that wastes tokens and pollutes the subagent's working memory. Instead, you must explicitly carve out and pass only the context that is directly relevant to each subagent's specific task. This diagram contrasts the wrong and right ways to handle context. The red path shows the anti-pattern of dumping full history into a subagent. The green, correct path shows the coordinator extracting only relevant context to form a targeted prompt, which is then passed to the isolated subagent. How do we actually build this? The coordinator relies on a specific tool called the task tool to spawn subagents. You must ensure task is included in the coordinator's allowed tools array. The true power of this architecture is parallel execution. By emitting multiple task calls in a single response, your coordinator can have one agent searching the web while another reads documents, drastically reducing latency. This sequence diagram illustrates parallel execution. The coordinator sends two distinct task calls simultaneously. The task tool spins up both subagents at the same time, and their results are returned back to the coordinator in parallel, optimizing our overall research time. Task decomposition is where coordinators succeed or fail. If a coordinator breaks down a broad topic too narrowly, your final report will have massive gaps. Instead, partition the research scope intelligently to cover all angles. Furthermore, great architectures implement iterative refinement. If the coordinator spots a gap in the synthesized data, it automatically redelegates a targeted query to fill that gap. Here we see the decomposition cycle. The broad query is broken into subtopics and routed to agents. Crucially, the outputs feed into a gap check. If the synthesis is missing coverage, the coordinator loops back to decompose and assign targeted follow-up tasks. Let's talk reliability. When a subagent hits an error, how does the system recover? Subagents should try local recovery first. If that fails, they must never silently suppress the error or return an empty array, which tricks the coordinator into thinking no data exists. They must propagate structured error metadata distinguishing an access failure from a genuinely empty result so the coordinator can make intelligent recovery decisions. This diagram maps our error propagation standard. On failure, the subagent tries a local retry. If it still fails, it doesn't just crash, it propagates a structured error distinguishing between an access timeout and a truly empty result, allowing the coordinator to adapt. In multi-agent systems, you will inevitably encounter conflicting data from different subagents. How do you resolve this? Arbitrarily picking a number is an exam anti-pattern. You must track information provenance, the source, the confidence level, and the timestamp. The synthesis agent uses these structured claim source mappings to objectively weigh a verified database against an extracted PDF, ensuring highly reliable final reports. Here we visualize provenance in action. Agent 1 provides older, extracted data, while Agent 2 provides recent, verified database data. The coordinator uses this provenance metadata to resolve the conflict intelligently, passing the most reliable data to the final synthesis. Consider a real-time use case, researching AI's impact on creative industries. If your coordinator only decomposes tasks for visual arts, your final report will entirely miss music and film. You must architect broad decomposition, isolate subagent contexts, and strictly enforce provenance to build enterprise-grade research pipelines. To master these concepts, invite learners to like, subscribe, and visit quicktechie.com for premium certification prep, including Q&A banks, full ebooks, audiobooks, full-length training, and interview guides. In our final diagram, a well-architected system breaks the creative industry's request into visual arts, music, and film. Each isolated agent gathers data, passing it to synthesis where provenance resolves conflicts, resulting in a flawless, comprehensive report. Thank you for learning with us.
Welcome to quicktechie.com. So just type in quicktechie.com here. Then you can go through the material which is provided by Quicktechie. So we have first of all video courses which you can go here and you can find the various video courses across the technologies as well as finance domain. So if you see in Microsoft, we have 8 programs currently running. Next, you can go through the ebooks available. So all the ebooks which are in PDF format today, and you can download this. So let me go through Microsoft certification ebooks. You can click on any of this and you can see this is the PDF available for you to download. So these are the premium ebook mostly available on quicktechie.com platform only. Now the second part is exam simulator. As we primarily focus on the all technology companies and finance domain certification preparation material, so this is company wide listed here and you can go through this. So let me go through the Microsoft one again. You can see these are all Microsoft related certification. AB 730 exam, if you open it, so you can see here this, and all the practice papers are available here. Today we have a 5 practice paper. So click on the first practice paper. It would load the questions. You can answer this question. This is way you can answer it and you can move to the next question. Now the third material we wanted to highlight is an audiobook. So we started recently with the audiobooks as well, which you can listen on the go, and various technology wise ebooks are available. And at the last, this is our alumni. These people who are subscribing to our courses and this platform, they are all listed here. And at the end, I wanted to tell you, if you find any course or training or certification preparation material which you want to get us prepare for yourself, please put on the comment section. If you're watching on YouTube, on Udemy, or on this platform itself, quicktechie.com, then please put the comment, or you can even send an email to using this contact us options here. You can directly do the WhatsApp message. You can call us on this numbers as well.